let's now work on this section, that is about section, as I told you. So let's work on this about section. So we're gonna have some h5, then h2, then we're gonna have grid element. We will design it using grid. Why grid? Because in mobile version we will place it in a single frame. So here like different frame, not single frame. Here single frame, like will give a beautiful animation effect here. And the 3 section for your experience, projection, whatever you make changes, and some small details about you, and let's talk section. Okay, so let's now build it. Okay, so where is I, which one now, this one. So let's see the server is running or not first. Okay, let's run the server. Okay, let's refresh it. Okay, correct. Let's go into about section now. So say terminal, let's go into about section, then let's begin. So section is section. Let's give it an idea of about. So now if you go here, so this is about section, I guess. Yeah, about. So we're getting into about section, and this is our home section. So you're not saying anything because I erased that. So let's put up our div here. Before beginning our div, let's put the h5 here. h5 get to know. Let's see this. Get to know. Something I'm missing. Okay, it's not good. So let's get into the h2 and your about, I guess. About, where is that? Why is there 2 section here? Close that one. So yeah, about me. Okay, let's copy this. Write it about me. Just put the h2 element here. Okay, perfect. h2 will do CSS one. So we need this. Now let's start the container. Dot container, the main container tag we have, then about container, which will modify, which will provide our own CSS here, container TIN. So let's begin. So there will be 2 part actually. If you visit it here, there will be 2 part. This is let's put everything in. Let's put everything in, one container, and it will have 2 section, about section and details section. Okay, so let's do that. About me, it will be a div. Inside it, we want to do this because we need a background here. See, if you tilt it, you see a background here. So for it, we need a container here. Then inside that, we'll put our image. Okay, let's do that. So it will have inside a container, we will have about me image. Let's put this way. So inside this, you will have your image. So for image, I will again import my image. This one, I don't know, this one's work. This one, I forget it. I think this should be fine. Let's do this. So let's put it inside this. So let's use this profile image. Let's import it. Import abtimg. Let's do it this way. Let's do capital A. abtimg about image from dot 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 assets, then profi profile image dot jpeg apt image. Okay, what's it saying? It's not accepting JPG. You can install some format, but I already have the PNG image, so I will use. Let's remove this first. I don't want to be extra dependency. Let's add this my profile. This PNG file, it should work now. So let's do this. So we will about image. Let's do it like my profile.png. My profile. Oh man. My profile.png. Okay, it's a huge image, but we'll fix that. Okay, let's not worry about it now, and let's give it alternate as my profile. So this is about me. Now inside this container we will have one more guide, that is our second the details. So it will be about content. So we'll have dot about content. So inside that we will have cards. So and each cards will have some card. Okay, so dot cards is like whatever you are about cards. Let's do it. Cards, you mean the cards I mean here is these are cards. So inside that we will have 3 cards. So like dot about cart, into 3. Let's do it 3 times. So it's a shortcut I'm using. We need 3 cards here. So first we'll have icon. We will be using icon here. So let's do that. So for that icon, if you see this icon, you have this achievement. So let's search for achievement. ACHI achievement. Maybe I achieve. Okay, this should work. And let's use this. Then use this. Let's give it a class. About icon, we're gonna change it actually. So let's see this, how it looks. Okay. So after that we need what we need, if you see here, we need something CPU project. So let's search for computer. Let's give this. So we're gonna use inside this with a class name of about icon, same class name everywhere. Okay, let's keep it. Let's see. Okay, we have. So the next image is what is our next image? Let's put it this way. Let's next image is okay skyrocketed. So let's search for that profit. Okay, money, stock. Let's search for stock. Money. So you can use anything. So I will be using this one. You can use anything you want. It doesn't matter actually. Let's see. Okay, all the three icons are coming. Let's now finish this. So what we need, what else we need here? If you see this, we need some bold letter, some small. Okay, let's work on that. So some H5 inside this only H5. Let's keep it as what we have here. Experience. Let's add experience. Experience. Then after that we need small tag. Let's use small tag and let's paste whatever I have. Let's see. Perfect. Let's do the same for others also. So next column is projects. Projects. Let's paste again. Let's see this now. Okay, project. Let's work on this. So it's profit. I'm gonna copy it. Profit. So we have this. Let's see first and move on. Okay, so we have all these three. Now we will apply the CSS. It will look like this. So after that, what we need inside the cards, these are cards inside the above component only. So we need the p tag. So inside this p tag, I'm gonna paste everything what I have. You can paste your own whatever. Okay, and we need this bottom only. Let's put that btn tag. So we need a tag with btn class and dot and not dot btn primary primr. Last time I made this spelling wrong. So let's see. Oh, nothing will become. Let's talk. Let's put it here. Let's talk. It's gonna go to contact. So let's put let's talk. Okay, nice. So now we will start working on the CSS. Okay, this is our about section. This is our about section. This is our home section. Okay, let's now apply the CSS now. So you're gonna see it's better. Control P. So let's start with the CSS. Let's start the about container. Let's display it grid. Display grid. Let's create a grid template column. Columns to two grid we have 35% and 50%. Let's see. Now they are both here. Let's give a gap of remaining will be used for gap remaining percentage. Gap is like 15%. So perfect. Okay, now let's start apply the other CSS. Let's go into dot about. About me section. So we're gonna use width of 100% here. And after that we can so if you do this, what happened here? So width of 100% for 200. So after that we're gonna need aspect ratio for the image to be same width and height, like rectangular. Say we'll give 1:1. So auto size and have the layout, that's why. So let's give it a border radius. You won't be seeing anything because it's hidden actually. So border radius of 2 rem. And background, now it can be visible. Background of linear gradient. And inside this we need 45° for rotation. Then transparent. Then we need the variable of color primary. Just to transparent. Why it should look like this way. So we have the linear gradient. Let's do this way. Linear gradient 45° transparent, variable transparent. Then this. Say this. I think it's not indenting my thing, so I have to indent. So after that, display grid, place item center. Okay, perfect. So in one grid, if you don't provide anything, so grid will be one and it will be centered to that grid. So we have this. So now let's work on the image. What I named that image, about me image or about me img. Let's bring it here. So we're gonna give this border radius of same 2 rem. What happened? So let's work on this. Let's give it a overflow hidden. So transform, rotate. Let's give it a rotation of 10°. Okay, now we're getting it. It's too much. Okay, yeah. So now we're getting it. So we need to do the translation also. So get it back. So transition equal to where. So dash transition. So we define it here actually. Let's see, it's working or not. Okay, what happened? Okay, no hover effect of check on hover. Dot emg. Let's give it a hover effect. Hover effect. Get back the rotation to 0 degree. So it will rotate up to 10 degree. Okay. 0. So now it's working. So on hover it will be working. So I think 10 degree is too much. Let's try some more, like 12 degree maybe. Nothing changed, 2 degree, nothing changed, but yeah, it's look more. So nice animation you can see here. So now let's work on cards now, this section. So we're done with this section, perfectly fine. You can see smooth it completely with our own project. Okay. So now let's work on this. Dot about display grid template control Z column. So repeat, we will give it 3 fr. Why 3 fr 1 fr 3 times 1 fr. So for these 3 container we want this. So let's see if you are getting it or not. Perfect, we are getting all the 3. Why is where is that let's talk and everything? It's gone. Okay, that's because we haven't provided the, this is our about section, this is our about section, because we haven't provided the CSS for this tablet version or whatever. That's why you're saying this. So you're perfect here actually. So all 3 are aligned now. So let's keep it a gap of 1.35 rem maybe. Gap of 1.5 rem maybe. Okay, so let's give it a gap. Now work on each card here. About card. So we will give a background of primary variant where color BG variant. So color BG variant. If you remember this color. So we given that. So let's give it a border radius of. Let's give it a border. It will be highlighted once we hover over it. 1 pixel solid transparent. Okay, let's give it a border radius. Let's give it a border radius of 1 rem maybe. It's little bit, yeah. So let's give it a padding also 1 rem. Padding of 1 rem. Okay, and just make the text line center. Let's see how it looks. Perfectly, now it's similar to this, if you see. Perfect. We haven't get into the hover effect now. I will provide it now. So let's use this. So let's focus on this only. So this way you can focus on this only. So now let's give it a transition of where transition. So now let's give the hover effect for this. Dot about cart hover. Background transparent, border color where let's say color primary variant. So let's give this primary variant. variant. Variant is the spelling wrong. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean now we're getting it. Is primary variant a different color? Let's check the our real primary variant. Where is that color? Where is that root? Okay. Primary variant. Okay, it's primer actually, it should be primary. Okay, now we're getting this. Wherever I use this, maybe I shouldn't be. I haven't used anywhere now. Okay, fine. Right. Okay, cool. So let's work on this. Perfect, we are getting, and let's make the cursor to default. It's already default, I guess, but for save zone, let's put it at default. Cursor default. Okay, perfect. So let's now give to the icons some about icon, some get icon or not. Let's see, given its icon or not. Where is that? About icon. Okay, so let's give it a color of where color primary. Nice effect. And increase the font size. Actually it's by default is only 14 pixel, so 1.4 room is 18 pixel something. Okay, now it's bigger. It's bigger or not? Let's give 1.5 then maybe. The font why? Oh, that's what it's not working. Font size. Okay, now nice. If you do 1.5 maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's perfect. 1.5. Let it be 1.5. So let's keep the margin bottom. Margin bottom of 1 rem. Okay, perfect. It's text like this. This text. We'll change it later maybe. Okay. So let's give it about icon done. About cart. So let's work on the H5. Let's give it a decrease the font size of 0.9 there. So let's put a small tag. So let's work on font size. Font size equal to 0.7 rem. 0.7 rem. And color, let's keep piscues. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So let's about so let's work on the p tag now. About content p tag, it's about container what I have given. So let's see about card, about contain. So let's give it a margin from top 1.5 rem, left right 0, 2 rem from bottom. Perfect. Okay, now it's looking cool. Now it's just similar to finished project. Okay. I don't know image size is same or not. Let's do it. Too much space. Yeah, I think space is more here. This is our first page. This is our second page. Space is more here. I don't know. I don't know why. 1 rem. Still wider. Space is more here. Let's inspect. Okay, about me have some margins. See this, what is the margin here? Why it's okay, it's not margin of this, I think it's this margin. Okay, this not margin anything. How this margin is coming? I do not know. Let's check it out. So this S2 is coming from where? Here only. So it has some default margin. So let's put the margin to 0 here. We don't need extra margin then. Okay, perfect. Now it should look like this. Okay. Let's work on this. Nice, smooth. The hello and this. Okay, now it's looking perfect. So everything is inside the container. I think this space is p tag. Let's give it a margin of p tag. Where is that p tag? About contain. Okay, about I'm giving the margin to this only. Why? That's why. 1.4. Okay, this only. Sorry. Nothing to do with this margin. Okay, now it's looking nice. Work on tablet. So it's not working. It's looking very weird here. So let's provide the media query. Let's provide the media queries now. Again, I will copy from this only. And this time I should be careful that it should be spaced out. Okay, perfect. So we don't need anything. So let's focus on about container first. About container. Let's give it a grid template column. to 1FR, not repeat. I don't want to repeat this, why it's coming. So git template come now 1FR. It's too huge, but yeah, we get this. So let's give it a gap of 0. So let's work on about me container. About me container, this image one. So let's give it a width of 50% only, so that it will reduce. Okay, and let's give it a margin 2 rem, auto bottom 4 rem maybe. What is happening here? So let's keep the about content and p tag. Let's give it a margin of 1 rem, 0 rem. You don't have to mention it. One rem, 0, then 1.5 maybe. Okay, cool. But I'm still getting this one above. What is this? Okay, maybe some issue was happening. It's mobile version only. I've seen a tablet version, how it's looking. I'm not sure. Let's give it a tablet. Okay, something is wrong here. Okay, we'll work on this later. Let's fix the mobile one first. So let's work on this mobile one. So about me. So let's work on this. I do not know why this happened, but let's give it a width of 65%. Margin of 0 auto 2 rem. See how it looks first. Okay, something is wrong with this. Okay, I think maybe this peak is too big. This tablet is also going. I do not know. Laptop is working. Something is wrong. Let's see on this. Okay, we'll deal with this later actually. So let's work on the cards. Let's give it a grip template column of 2 times 1FR, so that it will look like this. And let's give it a gap of 1 rem. Okay. Then let's get into the about card now. About card, let's work on the padding of 0.5 rem. About icon margin bottom 0.5 rem. So this look we give. And about content, text align center, so this will be in center actually written whatever the container size. So after that the p tag, about content, p tag, margin 1.5 rem 0. Okay, I think I should make this bottom also center line. It will remove. Let's see environment. Bottom. Okay, bottom is center. That's what I'm thinking. It's not working. Bottom. So where is that bottom? Bottom is for aref. So let's just make it. One more thing I need here. So I made a mistake here. It's not self, it's items only. Okay, now it's cool. Okay. Still, but something is wrong. Let's fix that. Let me just review it. Also, I forgot to give color for this. This will be same as this also actually. So let's copy this. It doesn't matter actually, but let's. So let's see if I made another mistake. Okay, I think I'm missing a dot here. Okay. So I was going through this. I think there is another mistake here. Okay. Now it's coming. Everything is center actually, it will center automatically this, so that's what I'm worrying about. Let's see why this is happening. Let's if you remember earlier, I fixed this image. So if I remember earlier, I fixed this image to this height 30 rem. Let's take this CSS and let's see. Let's reduce the height to 20 rem. 20 rem is too much, like let's do 26 rem. Yeah, I think this is not perfect. Okay, yeah. We are seeing in mobile version maybe. Let's see, it is in mobile version. Now it's working fine. Okay, that's the only issue with the CSS. So if your mobile version will see this way, it will sing. So in mobile we have this and tablet still tablet 1 is not solved. I don't know why this is. So actually, I found a mistake here. I was going through this refactoring, and actually the issue is in tablet version. If you see, I'm making it the height as 68, which is not required actually. So this header section is only this section, this entire section. So if you reduce the width, overflow is already hidden. If you look into this, the overflow is already hidden, and if you further reduce the height, it will be like. So what you could do, like 200 VH. Okay. So everything will work perfectly fine here. see this tablet version. This is the tablet version. Let me show you. So this is the power of debugging. You should know how to debug everything. Like if I get it here, okay, this is my container. Let's go back. Okay, fine. So you are seeing this. Okay, no, right now I haven't connected. So yeah, this is our result. I want to see. Okay, the space is too much. Still the space is too much. Let's inspect this. I'm getting. It won't need 8 RAM actually margin. We are making it 0 here and we're giving it 8 RAM. No, let's give it 4 RAM only. Okay, now it's nice. So tablet view is cool. Or we, in a development you should be specifically look into the looks. The design is very important for a front-end developer. So that's why I'm giving so much emphasis here. The margin here and everything. And let's make it 3 RAM. 4 RAM is also too much. Okay, yeah, now it's cool. Perfect, it's good for tablets. And let's see in mobile. Mobile is pretty nice. So I think we can remove the where is that? Okay, close that. So about this JSX we don't need. And what was that? Header. If you remove this because it's already there. Yeah, no effect. Perfect. Let's take the tablet. Yeah. So no need to change the header. What is in there. I was right. Okay, fine. It's perfectly fine. And go into this. We can get into this. Okay. So now everything is working fine. So let's commit our changes. Let's reduce the unnecessary space. Let's now commit our changes. So git status, git add, git commit, sorry, and done and with about section. So we completed that. So now we will work on let's close everything now. So we'll work on skill section now. So we'll start working on this skill section. So if you see this, let's remove this. So third section is our skill section. So skill section. So we'll work on that. So first of all, what you're gonna do here for that part, let's make it a section with ID of this is a skill. Let's see it is working or not. Okay, now we can go into the skill. So we'll work on this skill now. Okay, so what's we need in the skill? If you check the end project, let's go there. So we need again the H2 and H5 and H2 and 3 container, 3 deep with some grid effect. Okay, so it will be sorted. Then you think it will be I will be using the images here itself. So here all these images are there. You can add your own images. I will show you where to download it. Okay, so yeah, let's begin now. So we need, what is that first line? Relevant skill. So let's make it H5 relevant skills. Let's see how it look. Okay, then we're gonna write here H2 skills. Okay, fine. So we need the container dot container as usual. Container dot, if you remember, our custom container skill container. So we'll write everything inside this. So we'll use article tag here. Okay, it is by default tab of HTML. So we can name it at article, TIC, article dot skill. So inside that we will have the head section, and you can understand that there is 3 or 4 things we need actually. So let's see this. Let's see the finished product. So we need the header section which will have the icon and the container. So we'll need header first. So we will repeat it. We will do repetitively for this and this. Okay, same thing. Whatever I do here. So let's do this. Let's give it a dot skill head class. It's our head, and if you see that it have the icon, so let's give it icon. Div head icon, maybe whatever. It should be icon. Skill head icon. Let's give it skill head icon. So, and then we need the icon and S3 inside that. So we will have the icon. So icon will have, let's see what icon we can use. It is programming language computer icon. Let's see, coding. Let's start coding, not programming. So we can do computer. So we can add this, whatever you want. I will use what I have used here. Of course it will be different. I forgot almost everything. So Angular package is there. So we can search. Oh, I have done. So we can search for, is this present? Okay, let's search HTML maybe. Okay, it's come like this. C. I need that coding part. I'm not getting it. Java, C++. Nothing is found. Java. I don't want to use this. How can you get the coding? What I have used? Coding. Code. Okay, code we get. Okay, this one. So let's use this one. So programming language. So you can select any icon according to your need. Okay. So what we do, we import it first now. Then we use that. So you use that, and we give it a class name. We'll edit it actually. So class name equal to head icon maybe, and then we maybe S3. What I have used here, programming languages. These are the programming languages I know. PROGRA. Let's see how it looks first. Okay, we have here, perfect. We will do display flash and everything. Okay, don't worry. That's why I've given this. So after this head icon, what do you need? Okay, we're done with this. So then we need the UL tag. We'll list out all the skills you have. So we can use the UL dot. Let's give it a class later skill list. So, and inside li we will have image and skill image, and the p tag. So img, so it can have the image, and let's give it a class. We'll modify it, maybe skill image. Let's use skill img. So, and we need a p tag, the name of that language. So we can use anything. Let's get into the images. So you can use these images. What is the first image I have used? Python. Let's use this. So let's give it a, we'll put inside, not directly assets, because these are primary assets profile. Let's see a folder skill. Inside this folder we'll put our image. Okay, every skill we have. What where it's got Python, yeah, inside the skill. Okay, Python image, python.png. Let's use that. So we're gonna put the path here. So it's gone, yeah. So see, this is inside where it's gone, yeah, it's inside asset and skill. Okay, we'll add that date here, the path. So we're gonna use import. Let's close this now. Import, let's give Python, only, from so assets, skills, python.png. Let's see, save it and use it. Python. Let's see. Okay, you have this, so we'll modify it later. Okay, don't worry. For now, let's add all those images. Okay, quickly. Okay, we have Python, we have JavaScript, we have TypeScript, we have C++, we have Java, we have C, we have SQL. Okay, perfect. Every image is coming. Might not be looking pretty, but just give me a second. Change it. So first section is done. Well, let's use the CSS here itself. Otherwise, it will be very complicated. So let's go to Control P, skill.css. So we have named this container. First, give this container something. So skill container we have display grid and grid template column 3 1 fr. And let's keep it a gap of 3 rem. After that we have the skill section, that is article tag. So we're gonna give it a background of farewell VG variant. Let's give it a VG variant. So we can give border radius, border radius equal to 0 from left and right, and top and right, and 2 rem from bottom and right. So it will have some text. And let me see something coming. Okay, this way. Okay, so let's do side by side again as we do, so it will be very clear for you. So let's give it a height of let's give it a border first. Border, oh man, border, I don't get border. 1 pixel solid, very well. That's that color, PRIMARY, primary. Okay, we get this primary color. Height, object fit. Nothing gonna change now, but yeah, you can see that it's now taking shape. So we need a transition variable, transition. So we're gonna give it a hover effect actually, that's why. So let's give it the hover effect. Dot scale, let's give it a dot scale hover. So let's give it a hover background. So we'll make it transparent. That's why I given the border. So in hover you can get, see, transparent. In hover we are getting transparent. Okay. So now let's let's give it a border color also. We'll change the border color also. So border color, variable color, primary variant. Let's give the primary dash that variant. Okay, perfect. It's changing. Cursor will be default. It's already default, but so we're done with. Now let's work on the head part. This title head, skill head. Remember, if you have given this skill head class, so we'll make it background. Background to where color primary variant, and so you can see this changes. So let's give it a padding to rem. Don't really make a display fix. So border radius. So border radius will give 0 0 to rem, just night effect, this one. And let's give it a box shadow also. Box shadow 0 2 rem 1 rem RGBA, just slightly only 0 0 0 0 0 1. There's some box shadow. See, you can see the darkness. So let's give the S3 skill head. Yeah, where is the S3 actually? Inside the skill head icon. Let's give it a skill head icon for something. So make a display flex and line item center, justify content center, and gap of 1 rem, so it won't be visible now. So let's now work on the S3 skill head. S3 let's give it a color of variable. That's color PG. Dark color. Dark color. Yeah. Am I giving it the right color? My primary variant is like this. Let's check. Let's give it color primary. Maybe it's not looking good. Primary variant is not applicable here. Okay, now it's fine. Perfect. So what are you gonna do here? Font size 1 rem. The skill head, skill icon. Let's get into the skill list now. Skill list head icon, something I've done. We haven't worked on this head icon, maybe. Okay, head icon first. Let's do head icon color. Let's give it a color of where color PG maybe. Okay, and let's give it a font size, something is very small, 1 rem. Okay, we'll see here only. Okay, 1 rem is there. Perfect. See this. Okay, we need to just select this image and just do that. So let's work on the skill list. Skill list. So let's give it a padding of. Give it a padding. Oh, padding. Pad, not padding. Equal to 2 rem. Okay. Now it's somewhat similar to what we need. And let's keep the li items, li container, display flex and gap 1 rem. The li container is like this, name and that image. So skill list, what happened? Dot skill list of li. We will give it a display flex and gap 1 rem. Margin bottom 0.8 rem, maybe some separation. Okay, perfect. And now you just have to work on this image size. Let's work on the p tag also. So let's give it a font size of 0.9 rem, a little bit smaller. Let's work on the image now. So we'll give it a width of 32 pixel and a height of 32 pixel. Perfect. An object fit to, let's give it object fit to cover. Okay, so we have this. Okay, when this will come, it will automatically adjust to save. Okay, now it's looking, yeah, perfect. We have this one skill. Let's add another and it will commit. Object fit contained, maybe I'm not contain, not cover. Okay, yeah, now it's fine. It was thinking. So we have this perfect line of skills. You can add more if you want. Okay, you can make it column wise also. It's up to you. Let's now work on the second part. Second part is a little bit trickier. Not trickier. So we have list entire list actually because we need these headers. That's why I'm using this way. Okay. So let's work on this. We have the article tag. What is it? It's continuity maybe. Okay, so inside this we will have again another article tag. Article. What is the class name I give? Not this. ARTIC. This article I've given maybe skill. Yeah, dot skill. So inside this, what do we have add here? First we have the header section, skill head. Inside that we have the icon and the para. So we will have skill head. Skill head. Inside this we will have skill head icon. Skill head icon is only icon. Yeah, skill head icon is a class. Okay, I'm forgetting this every time because we need this div to for the display flex. Skill head icon. Icons or icon? Icon, it should be icon, but yeah. So let's keep some icon and h3. H3 it's gonna be what? Web development. Let's foresee now or how it look. Okay, nice, perfectly goal. So let's work on the image before we forget that. So image icon is this something I've used. Let's go to computer only. Computer only. So we will use this web development. Which one should be typical? Web development. Let's see, wave. This one is website. Okay, yeah, that's why I use it. Okay, let's use the same. So we'll get into this. Let's make it, let's give it a comment. Programming language. And these are icons. What have I done? So let's use this. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna use here. So remember what we have used the class name for this head icon. Let's copy this. So we're gonna do here class name equal to head icon. Let's see it's coming properly or not. Okay, perfectly fine. So and after that we're gonna start our UL. UL dot inside this only. No, I don't think inside this. This is the head section. Inside this UL dot skill. What we have given the name, almost forgotten. Should use same name. Skill list. So skill list, and inside this we will have 3 li into 3 or 2, whatever, front end and back end, I guess what I have used in my case, front end, back end and database. Okay, so I've categorized in 3 part. So database, so we have 3. Inside this we will have, what's we gonna need, we need a one header. Let's give it a section also. So we're gonna give it not h4 directly, let's use some class here, dot skill sublist, and inside that we're gonna have our icon. It's gonna be list icon. And we're gonna have the h4. So what do you have, right? Front end or front end development? Front end only. Front end. It doesn't matter actually. It's anyway. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Inside this li we'll have now ul, basically our stack, whatever stack variable, to stack list. Let's give it a stack list. So inside this we will have our li, and same way we are doing it, the icon and the image and the name. So we're gonna use this. So we're gonna image this. Let's see for now. Okay, this way we don't want. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna need front end, whatever technology. I've used so many technology. HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. So we need skill HTML. Let's go for HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. Then we had. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's import first, and we do this tags. And in control, I need this. I need to see. So we need to import so many things now. We need to import for HTML5. Let's give it a comment. Front end. So we're gonna need. Okay, got it. It should be React. Let's do it this way. It's getting our React actually. Okay, so we have HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, Jinja, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, Jinja, jQuery, React and Redux, jQuery, React and Redux, and Jinja 2. So we're done with the front end. Okay, I copy everything inside this live. Copy everything. Copy the right thing on it. Okay, let's now paste this. Okay, front end and back end also. Let's paste it here. I will change it later. Three times we need it, 3 times we got it. Okay, now I'll modify them. Okay, I know repetitive, but just hold on with me. What I have done, yeah, first thing is done. Front end, where is it? Front end. Then we have back end. So in back end, let's now import the images. Okay, we imported all the image now. So we'll import the database also. Database, let's import it here only. Don't want to go every time. so we will use this. Okay, so let's go here. Web development, front end, back end. What will be the first thing we need? Control D. First thing in the back end, I should use flags here. Okay, now Control D, Django, escape. Now we need Control D, REST API. Control D. Then we need GraphQL. Let's see. Okay. Skill.tsx, which file? SQL Alchemy. Maybe spelling is wrong. Let's go here. SQL ACHEMY. What? SQL. Okay. I have done SQL. Okay, I done silly mistake here. SQL Alchemy. Okay, so we have this Flux, Django, REST API, GraphQL, 2 jQuery. Okay, we don't need others. Okay, GraphQL. We can remove all other. Don't need this. Okay, let's work on the database part. Database. So for database, Control D, but we need first thing will be SQL Alchemy, maybe SQL Alchemy. Second thing, Control D, SQLite. Okay. Third one, Control D, MySQL. Fourth one, maybe Control D, Postgres. We don't need two here. So Postgres. Then we need the last one, that is the Firebase. Rest we don't need. We can remove them. Let's see. Okay, something on. Oh. Okay. Okay, perfect. Let's now we'll style it later. Okay, because I'm going to style it actually. Two row will be the way that. So first that let's keep that tick mark here. I didn't provide a tick mark, so we can do search here. Like, okay, let's search for check. This one I don't know. Okay, this one I can change the background. Okay, I like this one more. This one is like a little bit smaller, and okay, this one is more appropriate. So let's use this. And let's copy again. Let's go here. So we will put, where is that? Back end. Where is front end? So let's give it a name of. So let's give it a class name first. Paste icon. So circle check we will use everywhere in the front end, in the back end, in the database. So let's see now. Okay, we will change it. Let us see this. So we'll change it now. We give it the glass and everything. So we're done with this. This one is so much bigger actually. So we have this is for what? Which UL is this? Skill list again. So we need to I should have defined one more. Okay, I haven't done it. Okay, let's copy again for a third time. So many import statements are there. So I should better use Java JS to store the data, or you can retrieve it from database also if you want to make it full stack development. So let's copy this article tag. So we have now, so we look something like our finished project. Okay, so let's keep it now. Tools, Git, Kafka, Docker, Linux, Postman, Jenkins. So this is last topic we will doing, and let's apply CSS, and final we make it, we'll make it responsive. So let's again do the same way. We need here, we need this here, we need this here. So 5, 6, 7, 8 only. 8 image. Okay, fine. Database after that. Tools INTE double LIJ. I don't want to make mistake at one go. I need to see if I haven't made mistake. Okay, let's now use that. What happened? This is not programming language, this is tools. Oh man, tools. So first tool is Control D, Git. Second tool is Control D, and let's use Linux here. Control D, Kafka use. Yes, Kafka. Control D. What? So it will be what I use after that. Docker and Postman. Docker. Then we have Control D, Postman. Then Postman. Then Jenkins VS Code IntelliJ. Jenkins. Control D. Oh no. Jenkins. Control D. After that, VS. Then one more li in it. So this li will be Control D, IntelliJ, final one. Okay, so we work with this. Finally, it's over. Okay, we have all this skill. What tool should we should use something tools, not this icon. We need to change. So we're gonna go here, do tools. Let's use this one. Now let's use this one. Now this one only more. It's more making sense. So let's use this icon. So many 50 line of import only. So we're gonna go here. Okay. Far tools. So let's go. Okay, now it's fine. So let's work on the remaining CSS. Okay. So we need the sublist, scale sublist. This should be list what I have given. Let's see sublist or sublist only. Scale is not this one. Sublist, okay. So let's keep it a display flex, no sublist. So then gap of 0.3 rem. Let's see first. Okay, this one. So then align item center, justify content center. So height max content. Okay, so it will be line like this. Okay, it's just a trick by using it. So then what we need? So after that we have after that we have stack list. So let's give it CSS. So stack list will have display grid actually, and we will give justify grid template column. Oh my god, grid template column. So 2 1 FR. Now we will see the magic. Okay, perfect. This one I needed. So it's not gone actually. So yeah, now it's seeing perfect. Anyone can visualize this in a one skin. Okay, why this? It's much longer here. Something wrong. Okay, but fine. This is look cool. So let's what we have list icons. Okay, what do you have given a name here? List icons, scale image, list icon, this one. Okay, why am okay, I will name it oh, should we? So I don't think there is some usage there. Sublist, nothing will change now. Perfect. But a this div was like what is doing? Nothing. Oh, I was there. So let's remove it. Control key, Control T. So we remove from everywhere. Hope nothing is break. Okay, fine. Perfect, nice looking. So we are almost here. Let's color this. So we're almost there. What we need now? So we need this to be list icon. So let's give it a color of primary. It's just my own opinion. Margin. Okay, color. I should not give margin. This is perfectly fine, I guess. We don't need margin. See this. Let's give it a margin. Doesn't matter. Let's give it a margin of top only 2 pixel. Doesn't make any change. But yeah. So we have list, skill list. Did I miss something? I think we're done with the CSS. I haven't missed anything. Let's now work on the, what? Let's now work on. Oh, why this way? Okay, because of this actually. So we'll fix this now. Let's work on the media queries now. Okay. Again, if I fix this, all this. Let's use this and remove everything. So let's start with the tablet. Let's keep the skill container. Width of, I think it's already have the width. Okay, oh yeah, it's already have the width. Doesn't make any change. Grid, we don't need to give a width because skill container is a part of this only. So container always have the width of this MD. So better to use this here. See, it is already used actually. Okay, we don't need to give specifically. So we can provide create template column to repeat to 1FR. So we'll have this look perfect. Okay, fine, we have now. And that's what I'm thinking about. It's in middle of not the container width. If you check, the container width will be different. Let's see you. Container width, where is that container? You don't have container. Container, if you see here, container should have the, okay, LG is not there, MD is there. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's already there. So I'm done. So yeah, let's see next. Let's give it a less gap, 2 rem only. Yeah, a little bit closer, and that's it. Let's keep that article tab something. Height equal to auto. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. So yeah, it's beautiful design in tablet. If you see this, it's sound like this. Okay. Let's go into mobile now. It's not looking good. Let's again because of this only. So let's go in mobile. Skill container again. So it will have a create template column, 1 time 1FR only. Perfect. Now see, this is the look I want. Beautiful. little bit more space. Okay, I can reduce it maybe. Just because of that extra space is getting somewhere. Okay, justify content center. Okay, now it's working. This wasn't in the center. Now it's going this way. But yeah, still my look is there. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, we should give some margin. Let's give it a gap. Yeah, for 1.5 m. Okay. So why it's going this way? Okay, so this is our mobile view. Nice. This is about yourself. Perfect. Then we have the skill section. Okay. So margin was like okay, pushing that away. But yeah, this is fine actually. Okay, so we work with this. So this is our this okay. It's working fine. Okay. Okay. This is the tablet version. Let's work on the next section now. Before that, let's commit our changes. Start changes. Git status. Git not working. Git status. Git add. Git commit. What we have done? Work on skill section. So how much git log? That's that. How much commit we have made? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay. So let's now start working on the next part. Next part will be what? If you see the finished project, next part is for this we will be using next timeline JS for using this. Okay, so let's now start working. So let's now work on experience section. So as you see in the my complete project, we have done with this the about section, then we work with this skill section, and now it's time for this experience section. Okay, so okay, my server is not running. Let's reopen my server. Control Shift Delta. So let's do npm run dev. So we have done this. Now we have worked on skill section. Now let's work on experience section. So let's start now. So let me close this and this also. We will now open the we will open experience and control P experience CSS. Okay. So we have this. So let's convert this with section. So let's give it ID of experience experience. So as usual, we will start with container and dot experience container experience container. So inside this we will have the vertical timeline. So we'll use a third-party library. If you see the complete project here, we have some. This is called timeline, vertical timeline. So we have vertical and timeline. So for that we will search vertical timeline React. So yeah, npm. So this is the first link, official link. So see this. So we will gonna use this library. Okay. So we will modify the css and some of the part we will modify the css and some of the part according to our custom css. Okay. So for that we have to install this and we will use this now. So let's copy this and let's start my terminal. Let's start another PowerShell and let's do this. Let's install this. Okay, so we're done. So let's now see the documentation what we have to use. So this is the thing we have to import first, and this is the css we have to import first. So we're gonna import this and we will use this import statement first. Let's use this, copy this. So let's go here, let's use it here only. Import vertical component from this and this. So if you see this, we installed, so that's why we can see this. So let's go here, let's see, let's go through the documentation. It's very clearly written, we don't have to do any any fancy thing. So it's like we have to use this container vertical timeline, and you will iterate over the timeline and we will use this container. If you see this, we have two parts, so two container, two elements. So if you have third experience, we can add here. Okay, sorry, what happened? So component come with this class, we have to use this class, otherwise css won't work. And we will content style will provide our color here. Okay, and arrow style will provide our own css. So this field is important. If you miss this field, the timeline won't create it. So this date is the one of the important prop of this actor and this element. Then we have content style, and then we have icon. We can provide any icon. So the icon is mean by this icon, it will show here. Okay, this icon, if you see this one. Okay, so let's use this vertical timeline. One more thing, like the line color, we will use this. We will, by default, if you don't use line color equal to empty here, it will use the default line color. Okay, let me show you this, and then I will change that. Okay, so let's use this, and then so this thing we need, and we will populate everything by default. Okay, if you see, let's see if something is there or not. Okay, so line is come, only nothing is there. So if I do the line color, if I do here line color, see this property to empty, so it will affect, like there will be some line issue actually. So for that purpose we will use that. Okay, so please don't forget to use this. Then we're gonna use we will populate this dynamically using a map feature. So if you see this, like why you dynamic, like you can do it static way, but you have to write everything in the JSS file for every experience. So better to create one separate JS file where you can store this data and just loop through it to display using dynamically. So you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing by storing the thing in database, but it is better approach. Okay, so dynamically display this. Okay, so let's go into this. Let me create for that. Let me create. If you remember that, and earlier I have created. Let's delete this education. We are working no, footer no, header no, depar no. So if you remember, we have some data folder. So inside it we will put our all data. So let's create our folder. So let's name it as experience experience. So I can use JS, but I will use some icons, so it's not present in JS. That's why I have to use JSX here. Okay, so I will create the data now and I will populate the data. Okay, So first of all, I'm gonna use the icon, and for Intel actually, I have used icon for there, and you can use image also. And this is not icon for my, you know. So you can use icon here. So I found the icon, that's why I use it. You can use image also. Okay. So let's better to use JS only, because we are storing data here. So we will replace this with image only. Okay, I will search the image, Intel image, and place this to like the same way. If you see this, I have downloaded the Accent Flare image here, my current company. So I can download this way also. Let's see this. So let's search for my Intel image. You can search for your company image. If not found, you can search your icon also. If my company image is come here, see this. So I have used this one. So but how much? So now we're gonna open it using paint, and now we're gonna select the pixel. Let's make it 100 by 100. Okay, 100. Perfect. So very small image, but it will work now. So we'll save here. Let's call it, how much is this? Okay, it's made. Perfect. Okay, this one, save this one only. Okay, now it's 100 by 100. So same as this image, 100 by 100. So this should work. Okay, so let's do that now. Let me first bring the image asset folder. So asset folder here, let's use company logo, maybe logo. So here we'll put the image, our images. Okay, so here we'll put our images, and the second one is where is the name? I cannot rename here. So where is that component? Yeah, let's rename it to JS. I want to contain the JS only, because it's only data, so you don't want to get confused. So we're gonna import the image now. So I'm gonna import Intel from. So let's do this dot assets. We have inside this, we have company logo. Inside this we have the Intel logo.png. So what is Intel logo correctly or not? Logo.png. So and we're gonna import the other one. Import accent maybe from dot assets company logo. It have accents flare, ACCEN FLAIR. See the image, the spelling should be correct. See that we have doing the correct way. ACCEN FLAIR.png. Okay, I don't want to get the import header here. So let's now. So we have this. Let's now const experience. We will export this. RIANC experience equal to. Let's put our data here. We'll have two data. Okay, so let's give it ID for uniquely identify them. So let's give it ID of 1. Let's give it a title. Title is our, what is the designation you have. So I was full stack developer there. String only. So after title we will give the date. This is the most important actually. Let's keep it icon. Icon will be accent. So location, give it your location. I will paste my location here. So after location we will have description. So it will again array, so it will have, so I want this effect actually. Let's close this now. So I want this effect actually, the tick mark. For that I will be using in separate string and we will loop through that. Okay, that's why we will need. So I'm gonna paste the experience directly. Let's save this. Let's do this way. So we're gonna save this. It's a array of different string actually, array of string. So it's very perfectly suit here. So let me just, I don't know why it's not taken. Let's remove this. Why not auto, you know. So same thing I will do for interlock. How does everything work correctly actually? So this is the description for my previous company. Okay, so for image only, I'm not gonna use, I'm gonna use Intel. I was using logo in my, so let's export this. Export default experience. So our experience.js is ready. So we just need to use this now. Okay, I don't need this image now. So let's go here. So let's start our loop and loop through it. So for that we need, again I think I done experiences, or it should be experiences. So we'll import so we'll import now, import experiences. Okay, it's giving me first time. So we can do the loop experiences dot map, and we will use a variable, experience maybe. Let's do this and remove this. Experience implies so we're gonna, this is a syntax for map actually. See this map callback function value this. Okay, so we'll use this. For that we will, if you go to documentation, here you can find that we will import each element now, vertical element, if you say, yeah, this one, and we will use this and modify them. Okay, so this way we will, okay, we have the closing tab actually. Let's copy everything actually, we will modify it. So these are the title actually. See this title, so we'll modify it, don't worry. So we'll use this after this. Okay, already closed this. Oh man. Okay, after this let's use this. Perfect. So if you see it, let me see something wrong. Okay, not coming. Okay, they are failing for different reason. So let's maintain the class name. So we'll give a key also. Key is important because we are looping through it, so key is important. So for each element we will provide a key here. Key equal to experience. If you remember, experience.id. We have this field actually. If you go here, we have this field id. Oh man, let me, why JavaScript and not, I don't know why it's not syntaxing properly, but yeah. So I have id2 and id1, so id is unique here, so we will provide a unique here. So class name will be remain same. So let me change the content here. Background maybe where, so we'll provide the color here, dash dash color bg variant variant. So and for color we will provide where the white color same, but I will use our variable actually. So we will use here dash dash color white, if you remember. Okay, so it formatted for automatically. So we're done with this. Now let's change the content arrow style. Border remains same. Let's change this color only. Color VG variant, same one. So this is a default class. I'm not using my, means default you have to provide this. And date, so we'll provide our date here. Date will be, if you remember, we have date our experience dot date, if you remember. See, it's coming. If you go here, we have date here, so we're using this date. Okay, so let's change the icon style. Okay, 33 150 243 related event. So just change this to color white. We will use our own variable, that's why. So let's see this. Okay, icon style and icon main is the icon. Icon we will provide experience.icon. If you remember, we have the image. Let's see it's coming or not. Hope everything is work perfectly fine. And let's provide a title here, experience.title, the full stack developer. That's why I provided a title here, experience.title, and h5 will be the place. So you can give here location, experience dot location. It's coming or not? Okay, nice. See, it's coming. Perfect. This is the thing I wanted. Okay, why it's coming like this? Image is not properly, image is not coming properly. Let's try to fix this image, why it's not coming. Okay, so before that, let's me remove the description and provide our own description. The description we use here. So something is wrong. Maybe I'll fix it. Okay, now right, let me fix it. So if you expector dev, we will use our ul direct ul tick list. This is our class. Inside that you will use experience.description.map. So remember that experience description is also an array. Dot map, you can use map here. Map, let's provide des this for description, and it should not have any key, so let's provide index for the key, and implies. Okay, so here we can use li item. So let's provide the key here, index only, and let's use the description here. That's it. So now see our description has come perfect. So we have clearly done. We will use this, provide the tick in the next and CSS. So let's fix this image now. Why the image is not coming? Let's check now. So actually I researched it. So we cannot use JS here because this, actually the issue is like they are using the JSX formula and they are replacing with icon. So to use this image also we need to use JSX. Okay, so let's rename it. Not this one. Okay, this one. Let's rename it to JSX. And let's it will be causing issue. So again let me import it. Import experiences from this, and okay, this should work now, hopefully. Okay, but yeah, image is not coming, see that. So for that purpose we will replace this with img tag. There is no other way, and we will use it as a component here. So it is extend player. So see this, it will come. Let me use alternate also. Now image should come, the icon. See, so we have to use it, there is no way other. Okay, I will replace this one also. So Control X, img, not image. What is happening? What? Are you kidding me? What? Are you serious? I don't know what was happened there. Not CSS, we don't need this. Let's see, the Intel one is coming. I'm concerned about this image only. Okay, it's overlapping. Let's use the icon. So we have done, we shouldn't have done this. Okay, so that image you need transparent. Actually you have to make it transparent to make it work. So, or it will work. No, it will not work because I am not providing any class. Am I providing any class? I will maybe modify it later. No, I'm not providing. So let's use this icon only. So that's the issue. I was suspecting that actually, but yeah, perfect. So our main purpose is to let it work somehow. Okay, so it's working perfectly fine now. Okay, so we have with our vertical timeline. I will provide a CSS later. So this is the work. So let's now work on the CSS. We don't have to work on much CSS here, so we'll just work on some of the thing. EXPERIEN experience container. So for H5 we have used H5 here, if you remember. Am I use H5 or I forget that? Before section we need to put this now. Okay, I've forgotten completely this salutation. Experience and industry experience. Okay, again I've done this so many times, this mistake now. H5 and H2. H5 experience. Inside section maybe. Okay, I'm doing wrong. I thought why I'm getting this error. Okay, So H5 it will be our experience, PERIENC, and then we have H2 of course. So it is like industry experience, USD industry experience. Okay, we have now. So we'll work now. Let's work on this. Text align, center, margin bottom. Let's give it a margin 0.25 rem. Okay, perfect, nice. And one more thing, S3. So let's copy this whole thing. I don't want to. S2, just text align center. We don't need margin. Okay, I don't know it's work or not, but it is now center. Okay. So are you using S3 here? Okay. Okay, center means the title should be center. Okay. I think I mean by this only. Okay, let's make it center. S3 only. Okay. We don't need it. Okay, perfect. Do I need any changes there also? Okay, it's, and what is that text actually? Title H4. Okay, H4 only. I use H4. Why I write? So it was this one. Okay, perfect. Sorry, this one. Something is wrong. I feel like it. Okay. So it was for that one only. I thought why I'm providing H5, it already centrally aligned. Okay. So for this H3 and H4 are the component of this part only. I was confused why I'm so this part only. Where is that? H3 and H4. Okay. So hope it is clear now. Maybe the location should be H5 and it should be H5. Let's change to H5. It's too much big actually. Okay, now it's perfect. Okay, fine. So if you remember that UL, so we'll use tick list. So and let's give it a list style type. And ul dot tick. Again, I'm not tick list and li margin bottom of 0.25 rem. So these will be some separated. Okay, you can see this. These are separated now. It was not separated earlier. Let's see. Yeah, no, we are not. So some space. Okay. Let's now work on the same way. We'll see a bit better now. So ul dot tick list again. I'm not. Let's copy this. I do not know what is happening now today. So now I put before, so we'll use the content. It will provide a tick mark here. Okay, it's a symbol actually, slash 2713. See, the tick is coming. So this symbol for the tick, I think it's not needed. If I remove this, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Why am I providing this? Leave it. So we are just providing the before this, so this will provide a tick to this. Okay, and we need margin right. So for every li we will have tick, and it will have the margin right 0.5 rem. Let's see, yeah, perfectly signed. Okay, and then after that we will have color will change. We will use our color. That's this color white. Nothing happened. Look, font weight, let's give it a font weight 500. Nothing happened, but yeah. Okay, so this much CSS will only apply. Okay, not much CSS. So all the effect is usually controlled by this library only, the vertical timeline. So I don't need to provide the media queries here actually. So this is a mobile view. In tablet it will happen like this, and in PC you've already seen this way. So already the what you can say, the the media queries or the responsiveness is already applied by this vertical timeline library. Okay, so this is the thing we learned today. Okay, so let's now commit our changes. We have done with this section. Okay, let's commit our changes. Let's open our pass cell, git status, git add, git commit, experience section done with third party live. What is the name of the library? Vertical timeline. So we're done with that. Let's now see what is the next section. Next section is project section. So we'll build up nice this section. This section is also very simpler. So let's start working. So we will close this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. So project, where is the project section? So let's open this. Let's open pro project.css also. So let's now work on this section. So let's begin section. So it will be ID project, and inside that again h5. So what is the name I've given here? My recent work. My recent work. You can do anything, doesn't matter. And h2 will be project. Let's see. Okay, it's coming. So inside the section we will have the div, we will have the div dot container. If you remember, we are using the same thing, project container. Oh, sorry. project container and container. So inside that we will have all our projects. So if you see this, we have the project here, the project image, project name, and the technology we have used, and some links. So we'll add those sections now. So again, for project, so for project, if you see this, we HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Redux, Python, and Django. So all of these already imported. There will be no new technology, because whatever skill you have, whatever skill I have, based on this skill I have already designed this project. So I mentioned all this there. So nothing will be changed. So we'll use this. We'll use the same image you can import, which are already imported, and we will just place it here. Okay. So for that, what do you need? Firstly, we need to create again the data file. We will need here the project. You can do here projects.js only. We don't need JSX here. So const projects export. Let's not forget this thing. So now I will fill the data. Okay, I will copy paste it, because what we need, the project, the image, and the project image. And let me, before copy pasting, let me import the images. So I will use some I will use this diary entry page. This is my projects note page. This game hub, Quera link, and chat. Better to use this, and clicks up. We'll have Razorpay also. I have included this project or not? Okay, we haven't. Only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have many other projects also, so I am confused actually. So let's add this page images actually. So it will be on project images. So inside this project image, we will have put our images. So done with that. So this is my live link and everything. Okay. And I will now import these images. Okay. So we image this. Actually, it's assets. And let's see the path is correct or not. Let me close this. So dot asset, no, dot assets slash project image slash game hub, whatever image. So game hub. So I'm actually copying from my previous project, which I place in Notepad. So I don't have to, repetitively manually import that. It's a waste of time. You can do that because I already have the image. I'm importing this same name. So I'm gonna copy this and replace with this everything. Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. Okay. So all are replaced at once. See, this is the power of VS Code. So these are the images. We already have the images. So stacks, my stack I have used. So these are images. Python. Where is that? Skill only. Yeah, skill only. I put it in skill. So Python is there. Hope I name it correctly. CSS. Cut this and I will use the correct part. assets, skills only, then I will paste it. So I will replace everything here only. Control D, 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 Control D. So everything is correct. So it saved a lot of my work actually. So it's repetitive work. I've already shown you how to do that. So you can import this. So these are my images and this I have used here. So let me see my project. E-commerce I have used Instrument JavaScript, React, Redux, Python, Django. I have used many third-party library, but I am not mentioned in here. So I'm see this. I'm for demo. These are live link, and which don't have the live link, I am making it empty. So I'll put a condition and I will work on a CSS based on this. Okay, you will see it later. So let's work on the other thing now. So firstly, we need to import projects from this. So project again dot map not why it's not a function. So I will use here project. So I will use article tag here for each article. ARTICLE article dot project item. So inside that project item, I think I should give a key also. Project dot id. Yeah, I use correct id or not? 6 project. Okay, so let's use this. Inside the article we need project item image. So inside that we will have the image. And the image will be if you remember, project dot, we have the image here. See, I've already included the image. Okay, so it will use that image. Alternate, we can use here the name of the project actually. Project dot name title, maybe title. See, I'm doing correctly or not everything. Okay, its image is coming. Perfect, nice. So we have these images. Okay, now we need the section. Why I'm going to div here to display flex actually, nothing else. So we will have here stack. We will have the name of the title. Let's give s3 and it will be project dot title. Project dot title. Okay, we have this title if you remember. Okay, let's see it's coming or not. Okay, title is coming. Beautiful. So let's now use, we have the title. So inside that what we need the if you remember, we have to put the tag here. So tag is also a list. So we will use like this actually. If you remember, we're done with same with the experience part. Project dot stack dot map again. It's pretty cool actually. So it don't have any ID, so we will provide the stack comma index. So now we will populate it everything. So we will have our images, which I will provide some which I will provide some, some what I'm trying to say here, provide some CSS. So I will use here stack dot, or you can use directly what I have, stack only. Let's see it's coming or not. Hope I haven't broke anything. Okay, images are coming. The skill set actually, so we'll figure out later. Okay, so now next part is, so we will have the three part. We have image part, then we have the stack part. Inside that stack we have two element s3 and this one img. So it will display flex tab. Okay, and now later is the live link part, this section actually, the GitHub link and a live link. So let's give it a project icon item CTA. So it will have a dot btn class, which will have the bottom, and link will be, the link is project dot github, and let me write here github. Let's see. Am I getting the images? Okay, and GitHub is there. Link is working or not? Let's see. Okay, perfect. Oh ho ho! I'm going to home page. Let's go there. What happened to this? Are you serious? I don't know what happened. I'm not getting into this. Okay, project. So we will have other, and its class name will vary. The live link, it will be disabled or enabled, okay, based on the live link present or not. So we already done this. For live link we have the demo, and for demo there empty. If empty, then disable class. If not empty, then the live class. Okay, we'll use that way. So a dot, let's use a here. href will be, the href will be project dot demo. So it will have the class name. Actually class name is important. Class name will be, so if class name will be if project dot demo equal empty, then we will disable class. If this is true, then we will provide the class name as btn will be always there, but btn primary class with live demo link, live demo disable, or else only this class. Okay, so if this is empty, then we will use this or this. Let's see. Come on man, give me something. Yeah, okay, I haven't written anything, and it should be live. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm okay. Open, the link is working perfectly fine. This is my project, live project, pretty nice project actually. So what, it's gone. It should be this one. So we will now work on the CSS. Okay, I think we're done with everything. Yeah, let's work on the CSS now. So I will open again, not this one. I can close it now. So CSS Control V, and let's open our project container. The container. Let's make it a display grid. Anything working or not first? Display grid, and let's get a grid template column 3x1 FR. Perfect. I know it's very weird, but let me I'll fix this. So, and gap of 2.5 rem. Okay, perfect. Now let's work on the items. Project item. If you see this, project items are the article tag which have all the parts, like the image part, the title, stack, and everything. So let's work on that. PRO project items. So we'll have the background. Color VG variant. Padding 1.2 rem. Perfect. Entire container. Let's give it a border radius of 2 rem for the curvature, and let's use the border 1 pixel solid transparent. We will make it, and on a hover effect we will provide it. Okay, that's why. So let's give a transition of where dash transition transition. It will work on a hover effect. It will work actually. So yeah, let's keep the project item and some hover effect. Okay, it's only one single class. Sometime I'm lost on hover. What you have to do, border color where tested color primary so on hover. Why I'm not getting this? Something about primary variant. Is correct or not? Primary variant. Sometime I lost primary variant. Maybe I cannot see the spelling copy. Okay, it's not working. Okay, border color, it is working. I'm not seeing it actually. Yeah, it can work. It's working. Oh, sorry. So let's give it a background. Transparent. We'll make it transparent. Okay, perfect. So we're done with this. Let's work on the image. This image. project item image. So border radius 1.5 rem, and not seeing what did I say, overflow hidden. Okay, yeah, overflow is there. Yeah, now we'll see. Perfect. So now what you have to do, project items S3 maybe. So project items S3, where are the S3? Okay, this one. So again copy this. I know it's very tedious to write every time CSS, but you will learn many things by doing this. Okay, that's why I'm writing from scratch. Margin equal to 1.2 rem, 1.5 rem for title only. So you'll have some space. Okay. So CTA part. CTA means the links. Let's work on the links now. So before going that, let's work on the stack part only. Dot stack. So we'll work on display flex. Okay, gap 0.25 rem. So align item center. So it's some weird effort, but we'll fix it. Okay, we'll fix the image size. It will fix automatically. Okay, don't worry. Okay, let's, I think, yeah, this way we'll see one effect and other will be same actually, so better to do that way. So stack image, remember that we have given where is stack, a class of stack image. We'll work on this. So we'll give width of 24 pixel and height of 24 pixel. Perfect. This is the result I wanted. Same as this. Nice. So now what remain? The CTA part now. The project items CTA display flex gap 1 rem and gap of margin bottom 0.5 rem maybe. Yeah, why how it's gone, it's not. So let's see this. Perfect. Live link are working a lot. Okay, actually it won't work. Let's keep the live link, let's keep the a tag. We don't want to open in same tag. Let's give it a target of blank actually. Which one? The GitHub and this port. So where is that? So you can use target here. Alt I will be using the same, that's why. So we use here, we can modify it later to target blank underscore blank. Let's see. Okay, perfect. We have opening everything and it's cool. Perfect. So we'll work on this now. Let's remain one of the which link is not live. Okay, you will see the difference now. done. So what we name, if you remember what we have given the name, we will use this property now. So dot, so we will use opacity, so it will be some blurry color. See, unless I will just change the cursor, not pointer, it will be not allowed. See, perfect. So if you try this, it will open again the same thing. Okay, and this will open in new tab. Okay, perfect, everything is working. So it's the project is also ready. Let's reflect on, you know what the next thing, that is the media queries. Let's now do, hope the skin is visible to you guys. Let's meet. So let's paste this, let's remove this, let's remove this. So let's now work. Let's work on the tablet first. So for grid template, why then it is not coming? It should be project container only, I guess. Yeah, project container, grid template column. So see, this is repeat 2 1 fr, it will automatically come. Nice, perfect. So we don't have to do anything else. You can reduce the gap or anything, but it still look nice. So let's do some gap and everything. So we will do gap, we'll reduce the gap. Actually, we don't need that gap. Perfect, it's look nice. See, beautiful. So let's now move to mobile also, but we'll reduce it. So for mobile, what we'll do, for mobile we'll use the same project container and create template column to 1 time 1 fr. Perfect. This is look I wanted, pretty easy, we don't have to do anything. Perfect, let's go here, let's see here, tick 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 tick, let's see here. Perfect, it's too much, but yeah, I don't have anything else to do. You can use more tab maybe, yeah, but we'll do it later. But see that how it's changing accordingly. We haven't applied any CSS to this, but it's changes accordingly. So this is our CSS. Okay, so let's reduce the gap also. See this now, gap will mean this, just keep it area for 1 time. Okay, nice look. So we're almost done now. So we have only 3 sections remaining, that is the education, portfolio, and the contact. The footer is very simpler one, that's why. So let's see the tablet one more time, and yeah, perfect. So we have done with this project almost now. So you can see, beautiful, you're about to land your job, congratulations. So let's get status, git add, git commit, done with project section. So next we'll work on the experience section, sorry, education.